just going to make a basic chicken curry. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. It's just the magic of combination of spices we're going to use. So tag along, let's start chicken curry. I'm not saying dhaba style or restaurant style or whatever style. It's just like my own combination of spices. See how it turns out. So again, I've got thigh fillets, roughly 1.2 kilos of thigh fillets. We'll cut them in pieces. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, should be fine. Again, I like to cut my chicken pieces in small size, and we do get rid of the fat. Chicken on this side, so not to block the view. This comes in here, this comes in here. Should be able to see it now. You can keep the fat if you want. Me don't like, so I'll just take that off. That's the size we're looking for, small bite size. Chop all that. We'll try and make it medium spicy. Because it's chicken curry, like mild wouldn't suit its personality. Small bite sizes. Again. We'll try and keep this recipe as simple as possible. So chicken curry is one thing, there's no fixed style of making it. Butter chicken, you can tell what does it look like, what does it taste like. Chicken korma, you can tell, but chicken curry is depending on where you're eating, who's making it. Everyone's got their own personal way of making it. So it will not have rich, creamy curry like butter chicken or chicken korma. We will not be using any nuts. So it's not like Mughlai style. Generally Mughlai style curries, they all use nuts in them. But ours is basic chicken curry, which will not be Mughlai style. So no nuts in this one. Even cream will be very light, if any. Probably there won't be any cream. I don't know why we're putting cream in chicken curry. So yeah, it's just going to be tomato, onion paste, garlic paste. The whole magic is in the combination of the spices we're going to use. That's what makes one chicken curry different from another. That's nearly done. It's the last one. Get rid of the fat. Try and cut all the chicken pieces even size, otherwise they will not be evenly cooked. So yeah. Alright, that's it. That can go in here. And that can go in here. Okay, that can go in here. Wrap it up. It can go in the bin. This can go on the side. There we are. 1.2 kilos of chicken pieces cut. Second step is we marinate them. Let's get the ingredients ready. What are we going to put in? I use avocado oil. Okay, for its fat content. And you need a yogurt. I use that high protein yogurt. There is always something, isn't it? Now we ran out of lemon juice. How good is that? Ginger garlic paste. What else is there? Simple marinade. Give me 1 sec. I think we just can deal with whatever it is there. All right, yeah. There's some. Hello, my viewers. Let me see who's here. Whoopsie. Sorry about my glasses. Hi, how are you? Hi, Sabir Alam. Hi, Laurie Berry. Hi, The Silent Death. Bear with me, I can't see it from there without my glasses. I'll keep on coming and talking to you. So we are making chicken curry here. If you guys are interested. I've just started, so you haven't missed much. I've just cut 1.2 kgs of chicken in bite-sized pieces. We're going to marinate it. So what I've got here is yogurt. I use high protein yogurt. This is a teaspoon. So let's take the measurements in teaspoon. 2, 3, 4 or 5 teaspoons of yogurt. Chuck it in. Dash of olive oil. Oh, sorry, avocado oil, not olive oil. And I've got here is garlic paste. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon garlic paste. 1 teaspoon ginger paste. There you go. the fridge. Now comes my magic spices. There it is. I'm gonna put, here is some chili flakes. More chili flakes. Okay, let's put the spices in first. Put some salt in. So I got red chili powder, degi mirch chili powder, not the red hot chili powder. So I've roughly got like 1 teaspoon of that. Roughly 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Half a teaspoon of turmeric, haldi. 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Can get out of the way, I think. That's it. That's it for the spices. Can put whatever you think of, generally. It's very flexible. Create your own combination. Maybe a bit of roast cumin as well. Half a teaspoon roast cumin. That'll do. What I also like to put in here is plain flour. Just like 1 spoon of plain flour. Off the glove. Now we're just going to mix it. So once you have all the ingredients in, give it a good mix. Make sure it's coated properly. There you go. Once it's mixed properly, like that, once it's mixed properly, just leave it aside. Can go in the bin. Now, after that, what we're going to do is chop some onions and stuff. Stay here. Onions. So I've got here 3 medium-sized red onions. Red onions because when you fry them, they are quick. They get brown quicker than the brown onions. So we'll take that. Let's start the chopping. Sorry guys, I think there's a message. I'll be there in a sec. It's hard for me to see from here. especially without my glasses. Let's see what I'm saying first. We'll chop the onions. Right, yeah. Sabir Alam said, I'm fond of chicken curry very much. Me too, bro. Stick along. Let's see how it turns out. Okay. Chop the onions. Oopsie. Seriously? Problems in kitchen. That's one done. Teary eyes. Teary eyes. I forgot to put the onion peel again on my head. Apparently if you put the onion peel on your head and you chop the onions, you won't get teary eyes. I've tried it before, but still every time I forget to do that. Okay. Anywho, I just have to cover it a bit. And these onions are flying everywhere. Still they're choppable. As long as they're chopped, doesn't matter how. Two, we're running out of room. All right, last one. Okay. Okay, nearly there. It's become a ritual of Indian cooking now. You have to have chili, guys, because we use onions in pretty much everything. Alright, that'll do. That's our onions done. And rubbish can actually go in the bin. Give me a sec. Okay. Along with the onions, what we'll also do is four green chilies. Four green chilies. I like to de-seed them because it's good for your health. Seeds no good. Not sure if you can see it in the camera. So sort of de-seed them a bit. These are Indian style green chilies. They're a bit smaller and they're hot. So de-seed 4 small green chilies. Like that. The rubbish. They won't be as hot once you de-seed them as well. So if you want, you can just put them as it is, up to you. But I like to get the seeds out. At least fair few of them. A little bit is fine. Okay, that'll do. This is chili that goes here. Next is some more messages. Hang on. Guys, I'm not ignoring you, but I just can't see from that far, so I got to come close. What does it say? Ooh. Sabir Alam said, I am Salma Akhtar. I use Sabir Alam ID. You are very intelligent and good clocking. Thank you. Game Guardian said something in some other language I can't understand. Istamu Katina Dallas is Salah Haran. No idea. Oh, thanks for the suggestion. Sabir Alam said you can put onion and ice water, then your eyes don't cry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, now I cry. I'll try that next time. Okay, back to the cooking. We do take ginger next. This much ginger. How do you call it? 1 inch long, half an inch wide. Your guess is as good as mine. This is washed. Ginger is all washed. Sometimes I see people peeling it. Don't peel it because all the nutrients are actually in the skin. Ginger is not supposed to be peeled. In case you don't know. Maybe a little bit smaller pieces. What I would normally do before onions is put those chicken pieces in the air fryer. But now because of the camera setup here, I want to do everything here before we move on to the other side. Otherwise, by now, chicken would be in the air fryer. So we're going to use the air fryer to cook the chicken first, and then we're going to make the curry after. Which is fine, you can still do it. I'm running out of space here. There goes your ginger, adrak. Okay. Now comes ginger's sister, or brother you can call, garlic. So I've already got the frozen cloves, which we're going to use. Not that many. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. They're really small, 5, 6 cloves. Remember, we did put ginger and garlic paste in the chicken marinade as well. Some people like a bit of, like a taste of ginger with a piece of ginger which comes in the mouth. I like it, so, and some people don't like it. It's up to you. If you don't like taste of ginger like it is a piece, you can put in a paste as well instead of chopping ginger and garlic. So that's our onions, green chilies, ginger and garlic chopped. We'll keep that aside. And that means our job in here is done. So rest, we go in the air fryer. Let's go. Give me 1 sec. Okay. You can keep that here for now. So let's put the chicken in the air fryer. Let's put in this. Maybe I should heat it up, preheat it. Just put it on a preheat for like a couple of minutes. And meanwhile, I can move the setup on the other side. So you can see what we're gonna do. Let's go, my YouTube family. Hopefully you can see the air fryer. Put it down a bit. Okay. I think that should do. That's where we're going to be putting our chicken in. Chicken. That's a marinade chicken, which we are going to put in the air fryer now. So yeah, that's a marinade chicken, which we're going to put in the air fryer now. Let me get some gloves. Like I said, there's so many ways to cook chicken curry. This is just one of the ways. Maybe I can get rid of this and see it properly. Cool. Chicken out. All I'm looking for was a bit of oil spray. Sorry if I'm blocking the view, maybe not. I've got a couple of cameras on different angles. Okay. Spray some oil. In the air fryer. And we're going to place our chicken in the air fryer. Spread it out evenly. Make sure you don't pile too much on top of each other, otherwise they will not cook evenly. That's why I'm using gloves, so it's easier with my hands to spread them out. There you go. Should pretty much look like this. And they go in the air fryer. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, mine's on 200 degrees. While that's cooking, let's start making our onion masala. You guys can come in on this side now, so it's easier for your view. In fact, this should be from that side. Sorry, bear with me. Just trying to place you so you can get the best view possible for the gas. Okay. Let me get the dish out. This is what we're going to be using. Pot. Cover. If you can't see it, probably don't worry, I will. This should do. Bear with me if I can't see your messages straight away. I will get to it in between, but I don't want you guys to miss what's happening here. Hey. So these are our onions. Let's turn the gas on. What I'm going to be using for this is ghee. You can use avocado oil or anything else you want. Try not to use olive oil. You need to use something which has got a high smoke point. Olive oil has got a low smoke point. Makes any difference? Just used to keep that. gonna put some ghee. 1 spoon. Oh, about like 1.5, doesn't matter, like that. That goes in. Yep. Cool. And I've got my spice box and bay leaves. We will not use a lot of whole spices. I don't know about you, but I don't like when whole spices come in my mouth. So we're going to be using more of the powdered spices instead of the whole spices. The only thing we'll probably be using from here is cumin seeds. Normally I just chuck it in with my hands, but for the measurement purposes, I'll use spoons so I can tell you guys how much of what I have used. Once it's heated, maybe a bit more. Still not able to see the smoke. Yeah, smoke's coming out. 1 spoon cumin seeds, jeera. It's hard for me to left-hand it. I think I put a bit in too early. Oh, nice crinkling now. See, when you put cumin seeds in, it should crinkle. I was probably 1 second earlier, but that'll do for now. Okay, and that's it. I'm not using any other whole spices. What I will put in is a couple of bay leaves, because then they'll be easy to take it out later on. 2 bay leaves. There you go. Give me a sec. Alright, it's fine. Put the onions in, put the onions in. Mayday, mayday. Everything goes in, onion, ginger, garlic, green chilies. Because we've used red onions, they'll get brown very quickly. Stir it up. Now I won't need this. Starting to change the color now. Alright, the air fry is done. We're going to be multitasking very quickly. Turn it down a bit because now we need to go back and flip the chicken. Let's go back to the air fryer, guys. Okay. What I'm going to be using is a tongue. Look at that. That's how it came out in 10 minutes. So what we're going to do is flip him over. Again, spread them out. Once you flip them over, they go back in again. Oops. Flip them over and go back in again for another like 7 or 8 minutes. Okay. Come back to our onions. Okay. Now let's back to our onions. So as you can see, they're nearly brown now. Probably good and burn. Just in time. I'm going to put tomatoes. You can chop whole tomatoes, but what I normally use is a pack of diced tomatoes. Laziness. Chuck the whole can in. Good. Turn the heat up a bit. I turned it down because of the chicken. Give it a minute or two. And we'll get our spices ready. So we have used 1.2 kilos of chicken thigh fillets in case you join in late. And they are being cooked in the air fryer while we're making the masala. Turn the heat down a bit now. We've had few near misses where we nearly burned the onions, but just in a nick of time. It's not burnt. Can put some water to boil. We might need to add some boiling water. It's getting dry too much. Yep. So once the tomatoes are cooked, we can put on our spices. What are we putting is, at the moment, salt. Now remember, there's salt in the marinade as well, the chicken which you're cooking. So this is like half a teaspoon, so I've put in twice, like 1 teaspoon of salt. We can add it later, no dramas. Half a teaspoon of turmeric, haldi. 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Okay. That's roughly 1 teaspoon of degi mirch. I don't know why you open the box, I'm upside down. Half a teaspoon of roasted cumin powder. I ran out of normal cumin powder, but this should be the closest one. Okay, to the side. Coriander powder. 1 teaspoon, maybe 1.5 teaspoon. Mix it. Okay, not sure how well you can see it, but our masala is nearly ready. So that's how it should look like. Masala is nearly ready. Because it's dried up too much, I'm just going to add a dash of boiling water in it, just for the consistency. That's our masala for chicken curry. Now before I forget, what I like to do is, maybe I can do it later. I wanted to get the bay leaves out. Air fried chicken is done. Let's bring it here. Come on, my YouTube family. Back to the air fryer. See how does it look like. Oh, look at that. Our golden nuggets. Hope you can see it properly. That's our chicken cooked in the air fryer. I'm not sure how, there you go. So now we're going to add this into the curry. Let's go back. It's not curry, sorry, it's a masala. Did I say curry? Oh jeez. Okay. Comes in here. It's gonna go back. You don't want it to keep mixing, otherwise it will get stuck on the bottom very easily. Let's get rid of this as well. Get a fresh tongue and start chucking the chicken in here. Even if it's like 70, 80, 90% cooked, that's fine. Because we were going to cooking rest in here as well. All the juices in, that's the flavor. Right, yeah, that's done. What to do now? Mix it. Sorry for blocking the angle. Might have to come from this little bit this side. Hopefully you can see better. We just got to give it a good mix. Here you can add more chicken stock or boiling water, up to you. But generally when in India you cook traditional style chicken curries, no one uses chicken stock over there. We just use water. So that's what we're going to be using too. But I don't have chicken stock anyways. Actually I do have frozen one. I did freeze the leftover last time. But we're still going to use the water this time. Look at that chicken, it's already chicken masala. Just have to make a curry out of it. You can already tell how it's going to look like, how it's coming up. See that? Whew. That's the magic of spices. Keep turning it up as you go. So what I suggest at this stage is put some water to boil. So I've just put some water to boil, which we'll need soon. This one you can't leave it alone. You have to keep on stirring it. Chicken cooks very quickly. Before you realize it'll get stuck on the bottom of the pan. So keep mixing it. Spices. So the messages. Some messages here, let me get to the messages. Can you sing a song? Yes, I can. Your English speaking is good conversation, nice presentation, beautiful, fantastic, wonderful. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm glad you're liking this. Oh, can't leave it for more than a minute. Just have to keep mixing it up. Look at that. Coming up really good. I think we might need to add a bit more salt. Always a bit careful in adding salt initially, because if salt is the only problem, you can easily add it later on, not an issue. Because every salt is different as well. Hi. I'm adding a bit of boiling water. I've roughly added maybe 1 cup. 1 cup of boiling water. I'm going to mix it. going to cover it up for like a minute or two. There you go. There you go. So cover it up for a minute or two till they all blend in and mix it properly. Na, 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 na. I can sing, but I'm not a good singer. Anyone can sing actually. So this recipe we also put it on our YouTube channel. This is for our live viewers. In case you want to go back and check the measurements and stuff like that. This will also be on our YouTube channel. I think just a minute. Not sure how much you can see, but it's boiling. There you go. We're nearly done here. Okay, a minute or two. Take it out. Good mix. You can check if the chicken is cooked or not. Trying to cut the pieces. There you go. If it can cut with this wooden spoon, of course the chicken is cooked. That's cooked. Rest is your creation after that. You can put yogurt in if you want. But what I'd like to do is do a talka. I'm gonna put this aside for now. And you're gonna make a talka. You're gonna use something like this, whatever you want to call it. I got no idea. Someone can Google it and put in the messages what do you call this thing, that'll be great. Otherwise, not a problem, you can see it. Add a big tablespoon of ghee. What's with me and ghee? It's always splashing. Where's the piece of fruit? All right. Maybe a bit more. One and a half tablespoons of ghee on a highest flame ever. Go. Need degi mirch, D-E-G-G-I, degi mirch, not red chili powder. Need a spoon for degi mirch. We want this ghee to be really, really, really hot, boiling, whatever. Nearly done here. Just the final steps. Okay, well, look at that smoke coming out. Now we're going to put a teaspoon of degi mirchi powder. Yay! See that? And that goes straight onto our yeah. And you got to mix it up very quickly. Turn the gas down a bit. This is pure masala. So yeah, look at that. If you've never done that before, it might look like it's burnt when you put the chili powder in. It's not burnt. Look at that. Chicken curry. Now, what I would do on top of this is you can chop in, put some coriander in, put some cream in, whatever you want to splash it up with. This can go back. But generally when you put ghee in as a tadka, you would want coriander. So here I've got a bit of dried fenugreek. I don't know, maybe 1.5 teaspoon. And some chopped coriander. There you go. So that's our chicken curry done. Look at that. Sorry for moving the camera so much. Okay. So I'm signing off from my YouTube live. Where are you guys? Come back up. Where am I? There you go. All right. Thank you all for whoever joined, and thank you for your time. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out the recipe on my YouTube channel. And thank you a lot for your time. What are the messages again? Singing a song maybe next time, brother. What is my name? My name is Nitesh. See you on my YouTube channel. We like Indian people and food. We like everyone as well. See you next time. Bye.